The following content is only suitable for viewers over 18 years old. Viewers' discretion is advised. Mistake with the Alpha by Xterian. Chapter 14. Samantha's point of view. The Alpha called me rare. Crystal said to me, "It's not a big deal. He just said that because he hasn't seen your color before." I said with jealousy. "That's it. Now I know the reason why you didn't want people to see me. You think I'm deprived. You are jealous of me and you despise me," she said harshly. "I don't envy nor despise you, Crystal. Don't get me wrong here. I don't have a reason to be jealous of you. You are me, and I am you. I'm just scared," I corrected. "Scared that I'll bring shame to you," she retorted. "We are not having this conversation," I snapped. I went to my clothes and I shifted. All through the time I was getting dressed, Crystal was still nagging me. She hasn't even talked about this for a long time, and now she won't stop talking. When I got back to the Alpha, there were some females with him. They were begging him to teach them some moves. The Alpha told them he was busy and that they should go meet their master. This made the ladies sad, and they almost hit me when they were passing. They looked at me as if I was the reason for the Alpha's rejection. "You start running round," he said when he saw me. "Me?" I asked, pointing to myself. Running is one of the things I hated most. Not because of anything, but because of my cleavages. There is no time. I try to run so that people won't stop and make fun of me at how my butt and breast jumps. "What are you waiting for?" the Alpha asked sternly. I was so shy to run, but I know I don't have a choice here. The females were eyeing me, and I know they are ready to mock anything I do. I wonder why they are the ones to mock me when we are of the same species. I tried to see if the Alpha will be considerate, sir, I said, looking at my cleavages with a pitiful look. The Alpha gave me a stern "not my business" look, and then I know I have to start my run before I disgrace myself the most. I start my run slowly, minding those things that would shake. I didn't want to be a subject of ridicule, but the Alpha wasn't pleased with the way I was running. I didn't say jog. I meant to run. I heard his thick voice. I wanted to cry, but I obeyed. I noticed that every male there was staring at me. I've always hid myself from males because they always want girls like me, for sex mates, not for lovers. I want a lover. I decided to ignore all the ogling and focus on my run. The Alpha made me go 50 laps on an empty stomach. I almost fainted. This is not training, as he called it, at all. It is real punishment, and that was what I got for what I did. "Go prepare me a meal," he said, after I told him that I was done with my 50 lapses. "Yes, Alpha," I bowed. As I walked, I couldn't feel my legs. It has gone numb from running. I was having body pains all over. I went to the kitchen straight to start setting the table for the Alpha. It was past the Alpha's mealtime, so no one was really available except I asked them. I don't even know where to start from. "You are done," Sally said when she walked into the kitchen. "It's hell," I cried to her. She hugged me, not minding me dripping sweat. "That's the least of the Alpha's clemency, child," she patted my head. "He asked me to prepare his meal," I told her. "Don't worry, I'll help you set his table. Just go change," she said. "Oh, what would I have done without you?" I cried softly. "Stop crying and make sure you are ready before the Alpha comes," she said. Sally would have let me rest a little before I start my day's job, but the Alpha insisted that I stand beside him during his meal and watch him eat. The funniest part is that he asked me if I already had the time to eat, and when I said no, he made me eat while standing beside him. It was a very funny scene that the maids that were there with me couldn't help but laugh. I would have said, "I hate the Alpha, but I know I deserve what he was doing to me. At least he helped me keep the secret that would have destroyed my life entirely." I had to endure, even though my feet were in so much pain, as if I was standing on needles, while my body, too, danced to the same tune. As if that wasn't enough, he even made me run errands for him. Our Alpha hardly sent maid on errands. He prefers to use his men that are faster, but today he used me. Even people began to wonder why I was running errands for the Alpha. Today, there wasn't even a minute for me to rest. This punishment was just too much for me. I even worked past our normal working time. He didn't release me until AM. His last words got me crying. Now that you are extremely tired, you won't have the strength to make nude videos to whomever you are sending it to, he said blankly. I didn't say a word, but my tears wouldn't help but to fall, because the person who even put me in this trouble hasn't even sent me a simple hi. If the alpha continues to punish me like this, I would definitely drop dead by the end of the week. Getting to my room, my tears already dried. My roommates were not asleep. I know they were waiting for me to tell them what was going on. Even if I wanted to tell them, which I'm not, I'm too tired to think about anything other than talking. Looking at my face and how I'm walking, they didn't even bother to call me. I didn't even greet them as usual. I just went to crash on my bed. I didn't even think of having a hot bath, which I'm desperately in need of. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also check out our next video in the series. Thank you.